patrias. Les voy a presentarles aquí a Barney González, mayordomo de la tienda Lucky en la calle Santa Clara. Barney.
Nos da mucho gusto a nosotros estar aquí representando la tienda Lucky y estar aquí con todos los mexicanos durante sus días de patria, y queremos decirles a todos los mexicanos que estamos aquí para servirlos. Muchísimas gracias de tenernos aquí.
Gracias.
Here by them. Mexican American Heritage Association come up and receive a plaque that we're going to get later on and being part of the parade. So it's really fun. Nice to be here.
Could you turn away this way a little bit?
I'm
Just
sorry.
like that, that's fine. What does the festival mean to you?
It means the Independence Day means Mexican Americans are free, and I'm really proud to be a Mexican. And I'm really glad to be invited to this festival today.
Good. And when do you plan to go on today?
Well, we're not.
We're gonna play.
Yeah, we're not performing today, but we will take part in the parade. And we have to get back to. We live in the Bay Area, Oakland, so we have to get back later on this afternoon. So we'll be here for the parade anyway.
Are you performing somewhere in the Bay Area in the near future?
Well, we do. We have a regular Monday night over at Keystone Corner in San Francisco where we work, and we do concerts in places, different places. So we keep pretty busy.
Would you like to say anything else?
No.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Of Mexico, the Central and South American countries. It's a tribute to the independence of the human spirit. Let us say, ¡Viva México!
Damas y caballeros, es un verdadero placer estar con nosotros y a nombre de la Fundación.
Queremos además dar reconocimiento. We would like to give recognition to our distinguished guests who are Janet Correa Hayes, who will be with us in just a few minutes. Also, El Pillo Domínguez, cónsul de San José, y Blanca Alvarado, nuestra Blanca Alvarado del Consejo de la Ciudad de San José, distrito número 5. Y ahora principia el desfile. Let the parade begin. Thank you.
The grandstand, that's the word I got. Taking pictures, but you're going to have to stay clear of the grandstand part, just on the opposite side.
Los Santos High School People Marching Band.
Es como la banda de guerra de la escuela Los Santos High School en estos momentos.
With the Grand Marshal of our parade, and a man who fought in the struggle for Mexican independence and during the revolution of 1810. With him is Blanca Alvarado, councilwoman, and it is Nicolás Durán, el mayor Nicolás Durán de la Revolución Mexicana. Felicidades. Mr. Durán, who is a man who... Kenny Valdez. Let's give him a warm hand.
And En esta ocasión, frente a nosotros, el conocidísimo y popular Dani Valdés, quien también la señora Elvia Reina le hace entrega de una placa de reconocimiento.
Por su participación y por la distinción que ha dado a la comunidad mexicoamericana, the American Heritage Foundation recognizes your contribution. Gracias, Danny. Felicidades. Thank you. Tenemos enseguida a dos dignos representantes. Again, a plaque in recognition of their effort and their work toward the Hispanic American community. Thank you, Sheila. Pete, thank you.
Pete, Sheila, después, entrevista.
Through the years to produce people helping themselves help others. Let's give a warm round of applause to Center for Employment Training. This is P10, the first car. This is 11. B11 training. These cars are all from Center for Employment Training. B13.
Todas estas personas pertenecen a la organización Chicanos Pride, Orgullo Chicano. Démosle un fuerte y cariñoso aplauso.
Traveling in this beautiful float, Senorita Mexico, 1982, the city of San Jose.
Amigos, en estas ocasiones, en este momento viene arribando la reina de las fiestas patrias de la ciudad de San José. Un fuerte aplauso para Silvia Luébano.
La reina es Amparo Quiñones.
La reina es Amparo Quiñones. Representa la Fundación México-Americana de San José.
La princesa.
A través de la Fundación México-Americana, la cerveza Olimpia, por la decoración del precioso carro alegórico. Y ahora sí, ¡viva México! ¡Viva la raza!
The flag escort that is before us is that of Francisco Capetillo Marúa, second in command, Rey Beltrán. Escolta a la bandera. ¡Viva! 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 Give them a warm round of applause. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you.
En este momento se acerca el carro alegórico representado por el ballet folclórico Las Alteñitas de San José, pueblo de los niños. Un aplauso cariñoso para ellos.
A lovely float with children, Las Altañitas Folkloric Dancing Group, Pueblo de los Niños, Town of the Children.
vientos viene rechando muy bonito. Un aplauso muy cordial.
Bonita bandera, bonita bandera, bonita bandera, la bandera mexicana. Bonita bandera, bonita bandera, bonita bandera, la bandera mexicana. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, que viva México! Bonita bandera, bonita bandera, bonita bandera, la bandera mexicana. Bonita bandera.
El aplauso para Carlos Osórico de Spain. A continuación, los representantes de la organización Somos Raza. Démosle también un fuerte aplauso. Viva la raza otomana.
Nuevos 13, 14, 15.
También damos un aplauso a esos jóvenes, a esas organizaciones de San José que preparan tan maravillosamente los automóviles. Realmente hacen maravillas de esos preciosos automóviles, como ustedes se pueden percatar y dar cuenta.
This lovely automobile will be being exhibited near the convention center for the rest of the day today. Sponsored by Blockers Cocktail Lounge in Senorita.
Esa es la representación del señor Blockers Cocktail Lounge. Un aplauso para él y su colaboración y participación en el desfile. Démosle también un cariñoso aplauso. El carro alegórico que también estamos observando también pertenece al señor Blacker, su colaboración en este desfile. ¡Viva la independencia, amigos! ¡Viva México! Démosle también un aplauso fuerte a este mexicano.
This float is sponsored by Blocker, a well-known San Jose citizen, and Blocker's Cocktail Lounge. A beautiful mariachi, a beautiful band. Let's hear it for them. One round.
Un aplauso fuerte para ellos. Blockers Cocktail Lounge, el lugar de los artistas. Sí, señor. Amigos, a continuación, viene San José.
Thanks to good job in preparing youth for a better future. Our very own San Jose Job Corps. Let's hear it for them.
Norte for Councilwoman. This is a change.
Amigos, desfilamos al contingente que viene representando al San José Sur. Un aplauso para ellos. Y gracias, muchas gracias a Martito Chávez. A continuación, amigos, una señora muy querida y muy reconocida por toda la comunidad de San José. Ella es la hermosa ciudad.
Representing our Hispanic community in San Jose, Anita Duarte is running for City Council. Felicidades, arriba.
También un aplauso porque vienen bajados como los grandes. Sí, señor. El aplauso fuerte para los niños del sur 4H.
The 4-H club represented here is from the Middle Fair District.
A la Asociación de Enfermeras y Gatinas de San José. Un aplauso para ellas.
This float is written by Yolanda Isabel.
El punto. Un aplauso porque nos mantiene informados siempre de lo que pasa en el momento. Los niños exploradores de San José y eso.
Private club that has just been formed. This is their very first parade. Let's hear it for them. All right. This float is carrying a gentleman who is running for City Council of San Jose, District 3, Tony Estremera. Let's hear it. Mexico has a very bright star. A lady who has been with us for several years, brightening the skies of the musical world, Lucha Villa, and this is her fan club float, the float of Lucha Villa's fan club.
Esta es precisamente la flota, amigos, del Club de Lucha Villa de San José. Gracias a Lisa Vargas. Un aplauso para ellos. Su presidente y miembro activo en área de San José. Amigos, el aplauso para esta alegre banda, la banda Águila, muy conocida por todos ustedes aquí en la ciudad de San José.
John P. Machado, Águila Orchestra, San Jose Band.
1982. Arriba.
The color guard of Charros Unidos de San José. ¡Viva la patria! ¡Viva México!
Arriba. Ahí están los Charros Unidos de San José, amigos, diciendo ¡viva la patria! ¡Viva! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva la independencia!
The Charros, los caporales.
Here the representation of our young people and our older people in terms of their contribution to our society. Our Queen, Amparo, and also Elias Carrasco, who is here representing the charros. It's a typical national costume for Mexico. These are the Latins that we talk about. Thank you very much for being with us, Amparo. Representing our youth and Elias Carrasco for the charros. Muchas gracias. And that really, señoras y señores, is thank you for being with us and joining with us here in downtown San Jose for the festival. Freedom in the Americas is represented by young people, older people, youth, middle-aged, you name it. All of these people making a beautiful contribution to make the U.S. of A., our America, what it is today. Thank you again for being with us. Thank you to Lucky Stores.
This weekend of Charros is Grupo. Demonstration exercises by East-West Karate, Kung Fu Karate champions.
Campeones de la escuela de San José. Démosle un aplauso a estos jóvenes. El aplauso para los estudiantes de las escuelas East-West, Escuela de Karate y Kung Fu. El desfile Lowrider ha terminado, ahora sí, todos, ¿no? Suplicamos a las personas que están muy cerca de los que están actuando, que nos tienen un poquito, para que las personas que están aquí,
Step back, so everyone can see them, please. Take 5 steps back. Thank you very much. We will all enjoy the picture. Take a step back.
The orchestra?
Yeah.
What does this mean to you today?
Well, it's very helpful and very happy for me to represent all the Mexican community in San Jose. It's very happy. I feel very good.
What's your name?
Amparo Quiñones. Amparo.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
That's right on. Tell me about some of your tattoos.
Yeah, this one, I done it myself. Took quite a while though. I did this whole arm. My other partner, Bobby, did this one.
Show it up.
They're all detailed. Took about a day, 2 days. They're a nice pint of art. I drew them myself, David Aguilera.
David Aguilera.
The champ.
The champ.
Junior welterweight champ.
All right.
San Jose.
Santana's group to be here today to play for you. And that is San Jose Distributing Company, courtesy of Manuel Cortez. The Coors Beer, courtesy of Manuel Cortez, is paying for Jorge Santana. Un aplauso, por favor, for San Jose Distributing. In Spanish radio and television advertising, and for one reason, and that's because La Raza stood strong. And that's something that we have to keep in mind, ahora y siempre.
He's on.
What's your name?
Raul.
Raul. My name is Eduardo. Could we see your tattoo? This is a tattoo of Christ.
Yep.
When did you have it done?
When? About 3 months ago.
3 months ago? That's it. What were you thinking about when you put that on your arm?
What? I don't know. It was all pedo. You know, I don't know. You know, I just like pictures of Christ, you know. You know, I'm going to get a clock, you know, with Christ on it. And he got the clock on it. You know, one of those things at the flea market. Yeah, I'm going to get one of those. I don't know. You know, I like his pictures, you know.
Let's see the other one.
Here's this one right here.
Rose?
Yep. I don't want to talk about that, you know, but it's just a tattoo.
You feel good about them?
About them? Well, not these ones, you know, but you know, this one I respect, you know.
I see.
But this one, you know, it's mistakes, you know. You know, when you're with somebody else, you know, with another chick or something, then you meet somebody else, you know, you mess up like that, you know, you put some chick's name on you. You mess up.
You have a cross in your ear, too.
This? I had that ever since I was in the 8th grade. Yeah. I don't know, it's just a fad, you know, I just put it on, you know. It's been a fad since 8th grade and shit, so I just left it on and stuff.
Did you grow up in San Jose?
Yeah. Puro San Jose. You want this one? Which one?
Put your hand down.
That one's just a mistake right there. You know? I just put it on, you know.
One of your ladies, those?
Yeah, one. X. My old lady's right there. I know.
Little boy?
No, it's my old lady's little boy. He's like a son to me, you know.
I say hi to my mom.
He's like my little boy, you know.
Hi, Mom. What's your name?
His name's Gaby.
Gaby.
How old are you? 4. Big boy now. How do you like it today? You like the music?
Say yeah. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You like his hat? Tell me.
You like his hat? You want one? Are you sure? Say something.
Hi.
Say hi. Say loud.
Hi, Mom. We're number 1.
Hi.
Say hi, Mom. We're number 1.
I am number 1.
Say perra es trampa.
You ready? Okay, let's go. Jeff, what got you interested in making this automobile?
I don't know, it was just, you know, like something I grew up with. I just wanted to do it. You know, I love the way the cars were.
What are some of the special features?
Well, the hydraulics, stereo, the paint, things like that we do to the cars, you know, to make them stand out.
Can you explain to us what the hydraulics do, or show us maybe?
Well,
maybe you could show us the levers that are there.
Well, I've got my up and down switch that just raises the front, then the back switch, then I got my middle switch that operates both in the opposite direction. It's called seesawing.
Seesawing?
Yeah. Well, that's what we call it. And then, like, if you drop your car and raise all at the same time, it's called pancaking.
Pancaking?
Yeah. So, you know.
Do you do this on the street?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Police don't like it, but, you know, some of them are all right. They understand, you know, that we're not out there to cause trouble. We're just there to have a good time.
Right. Okay, anything else? You enjoying yourself today?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Well, you have a beautiful automobile, and you should be very proud of your achievement here.
I like it.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Okay, I'm ready. Go on ahead, I'm ready, Ed. 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 I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
They're trying to take a picture.
Yeah, go ahead.
right? Yeah.
Hey. He wants, I want to say one more thing. I want to say about. What did you want to tell me about low riding?
Well, as a club, we try and we sponsor a young group of girls at our dance team because they perform for us, and you know, like they put a lot of effort into what they do, and they don't get into any drugs or anything like that. And you know, we're real proud of them. You know, we try and let the younger people know, because I know a lot of, when I was younger, people would look up to, you know, like guys with the nice rides and stuff like that. Yeah, I can't wait till I get out there with my own car and stuff, you know, but, drugs, sex, and all that stuff. You got to take care of life before you take care of this kind of stuff. It's, you know, you just got to be cool and keep your head straight, and you know, take care of your education and stuff like that. You know, there's plenty of time in life for this kind of stuff. Just don't screw up, you know, your whole life for a lousy car. That's the way we feel about it as a club. You know, we try and screen out the guys that smoke blast and stuff like that. And if they do, maybe we can help them. But if, you know, we can't, then, you know, we don't have room for people that aren't willing to help themselves, you know, take care of their life before they are their car. And that's about the way we feel about things.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
All right, no problem.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Let's see, where's a good... How's that?
Good.
Manuel, what kind of car is this?
Oh, this is a 1946 Chevy Midmaster.
How long have you had it?
Oh, almost 10 years.
8 years.
8 years.
And so have you done all this work?
Yeah.
Within the 8 years?
Well, I had some other cars before, and I had this one parked, and sometimes I was working in the other cars, and then I decided to start working on this car, on the 46, because before I used to have a 54 Chevy, but I sold that one for $3 grand. So, and I didn't want to sell this one. So I never, because I always wanted a car like this, always. Because, you know, when I was young, my uncles, I used to wash their cars and clean their cars, and most of them, they had 19 and 40s. Like almost like this car. And you know, I always say to myself, hey, when I grow up, I want to get me a car just like my uncle. And I did, and I'm glad. I'm really glad I did.
What are some of the things that you've done to this car?
Well, like, what do you mean, like what?
Well, did you think a lot about the color?
Oh yeah, it was a trip with the color. You know, I was asking a lot of people, you know, like my brothers, especially my brothers, you know, I told them about that purple and silver, and you know, and because this is a 5 years paint job, so that, you know, and they're younger than me, you know, and 5 years ago, because I'm 30, I'm 30, I was 25, my brothers were around 19 and 20, you know, they were young. And I told them about the collars, and they said, I don't know about the collars, I don't know, you know. And look now, purple is one of the first collars right now. Everybody's wearing purple, especially the girls, and everything, you know, everybody, most of the people that since last year, about 2 years ago, purple came out strong, you know, and I'm glad I had it. I was the first guy who had purple in my car.
What about the interior?
Oh, yeah, I designed it myself.
You designed it?
Yeah, and I took it to this guy, this friend of mine. You know, he owns a upholstery shop. His name is, damn, I forget this. I forgot his name. Well, you know, he did it for me. He did a good job on this car, man. Let me tell you. Inside is really neat, strong, and you know, it's good.
What about the chrome?
The chrome, my uncle from LA did it for me.
So you had to take it all off?
Yeah, most of them. He did a pretty good job too. And this is a 10 years chrome already.
10 years?
10 years almost. I remember. Still remember that. Yeah, it was a trip. Yeah, I'm glad that I had this car. Takes time. But you gotta, you know, if you want something good, man, you can do it.
Yeah.
Like me, you know, I always, like, you know, like I was telling you before, I wanted to do this car. I wanted to have a car like my uncle's. And now, like last year, my sister got married. I showed her to the wedding, and my friend, because most of my friends, they got old cars too. Old cars. My brothers too. Everybody, you know, that I know, most of the people that I hang around, they got old cars. And nice ones too, let me tell you, nice ones. So, pretty nice, man.
You had to spend a lot of time taking care of it.
Oh, yeah.
Every day?
Well, like, sometimes when I'm not doing nothing, I just go inside the garage, turn on the radio, and start messing around with the car, cleaning this, cleaning that. Because, you know, it takes time to clean this car. There's a lot of inside, outside, and the motor is all chrome. All chrome. I got everything chrome in that motor.
Can I see the motor?
Huh?
Can we see the motor?
It's dirty, man.
Okay.
It's, you know, I can just show you a pic, and I'm gonna close it right away because it's dirty, man.
Okay.
Fucking dirty. Most of the firewalls, fucking like accessories, you know, for them. I don't know, you know, those years they used to have a lot of shit for this kind of car. You know, a lot of things.
You have hoods on everything.
Yeah.
For all your life.
Even in the back. Car show in Fresno, in California. That's the one in Fresno. And I already took this fucker 3 times. And then to Bakersfield, 1, to Sacramento, around 1, 2, to around the area around here, all over the place, you name it. I took it to Santa Cruz too when they had the car show over there.
Oh,
I was there.
The last one?
No, the first one. The first one. I was there.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go this year, but I didn't. Besides my parents and everybody, you know. But you know, I'm talking about me, you know, me.
Well, you say if the motor broke down, you repair it yourself?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Take it all out?
All out and redo it again. And this motor is the same. This is the same original motor. It's a 216, 6-cylinder original. I bought it from a general from Fort Worth. Because I'm from Salinas originally. Originally I'm from the South. I'm from LA, Calexico, Brawley. But we moved to Salinas about 15 years ago. And then I moved down here to San Jose. But most of my friends in Salinas, let me tell you, they got nice cars. And if somebody who wants to, like, for a wedding, yeah, why not?
Put Manuel.
Gotta. The way it is.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
miss your little kisses. Baby, never had a goodbye, but I never need a friend. You say you love me, but you don't, baby. I just can't wait. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you right now. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get you right now. Tell me now, baby. I feel it's just the way. I miss your loving way. Something that you like to do. Just don't know anymore. Tell me, love, I'm what you want to do. Just to hold you by the soul. Every night at the door. You say you love me, but I can't really tell you. I gotta get you. Gotta show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get you right now.
just wondering if you wanted to just kind of drag it around. What is it? He's got one camera, I mean one mic. Like right now we don't. Deal? Is there an extension on that mic?
Yeah.
Take a picture of it. Well, this one maybe should be. Here, let me go see if I can find an extension.
We are very much aware of the commitment of Lucky Stores through Blue Gem Advertising to the recognition of Se encuentra aquí Rosa María Hernández, directora de Maxa. Tenemos el placer de contar con la asistencia del señor cónsul de México en San José. Me refiero a Elpidio Domínguez, que nos acompañó ayer en la festividad de apertura. Elpidio, señor Domínguez, un aplauso para él. Se encuentra con nosotros el vicepresidente de Mexican American Heritage Foundation, Pedro Yáñez. Un aplauso para él. Entre nuestros invitados de honor tenemos a la duquesa Sandra H. Rosales. Attain a position worthy of our admiration. Our honored guest, Danny Valdez. Let's hear it. Danny, why don't you stand up, please? It's a real pleasure to welcome this morning two wonderful people that also we are expecting the arrival of Jorge Santana of Santana en Malo fame, and now with Richard Bean for Jetana 1906. Bienvenido, Mario. Un hombre distinguido que luchó por los altos ideales de una patria libre. Dios le bendiga. A brief word of welcome by the director of Mexican American Foundation. Let's hear it for Jess Delgado.
Thank you, Al. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mexican American Heritage Foundation, I give you bienvenida. Amigos y amigas, gracias por estar con nosotros en conmemoración del 16 de septiembre. For us, it is a great pleasure to be with you and bringing you another in a many long series of celebrations commemorating the independence of Mexico, and certainly this time around for the brother and sister nations in all of the American continent. One of the things that we try to do in the Mexican American Heritage Foundation is to establish bridges between communities, between peoples, and I think that we have been trying to do this very successfully over the past few years. One of the things that I want to emphasize with our guests here today, and yourselves, every single one of you an honored guest, because you have helped us tremendously to make the successful events what they are today, is that the Mexican American Heritage Foundation is established for the single purpose of, number one, assisting all of the people that believe
in the ideals that we commemorate, that of individual rights and liberties, independence, freedom of thought, and then, of course, expression through the arts. Those are the express purposes of the Mexican American Foundation, and those are the principles by which we function. Para ustedes que están aquí con nosotros este día, lo que hacemos con la Fundación México-Americana de San José es de tratar de establecer puentes de amistad y entendimiento entre gentes, ya sea el anglosajón, el mexicano, el latino, el hispano o cualquier otra raza, para así llegar a un entendimiento de corazón y de amistad y así comprendernos, educarnos y al mismo tiempo asistirnos. Esos son los principios bajo los cuales funcionamos en la Fundación y así, año tras año, tenemos estos eventos tratando de asegurar de que sean mucho mejor cada año y así con su asistencia es lo que haremos. What I want to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is just for the sake of commemorating the 16th of September for Mexico, the mother country for many of us, I'd like to read, if I may, a short explanation as to what 16th of September means. 16 Septiembre 1810, Mexican independence from Spain. Father Miguel Hidalgo from the city of Dolores was an actively concerned priest who had a clear concept of the Indians' need for independence. He could see their suffering and frustration. They wanted to be governed by their own people and have the right to their own property. Father Hidalgo took it upon himself to bring together the oppressed people. He obtained all the weapons that he could, machetes, slingshots, lances, knives, and arrows, and distributed them among the 3,000 conspirators which had assembled a fighting unit. The governor learned about the organization in this uprising to discover that his wife, Doña Josefa Ortiz de Dominguez, was a sincere follower of the conspiracy. Not wanting her involved, he locked her in her chambers and ordered the arrest of the rebels. Doña Josefa quickly summoned a servant and sent him to Hidalgo with a message warning him of her husband's plans. Confirmed and committed, Hidalgo filled the night of September 15, 1810, with the sound of church bells ringing, proclaiming the independence. The next morning, Hidalgo issued a notice abolishing slavery and returning to the Indians the working lands. He marched to San Miguel de Allende to join forces. As the rebels passed through Totonilco, their leader entered a church and took the emblem of Our Lady of Guadalupe for his flag. By the time they reached San Miguel, they numbered 12,000. The insurgents returned and then reached the city of Granaditas, for the Granaditas attack. This is the city of Guanajuato. When they arrived, they found the town well barricaded and the windows and rooftops lined with gachopinas. Gachopinas, the king's soldiers. A young boy named Pipila, Indian boy, covered himself with a large stone slab and crawled to the heavy gate of the fort and set it afire. Pipila was killed, but his daring action allowed the attacking insurgents the entrance they needed in a glorious victory. Many priests became heads of the insurgents. Father Morelos organized his troops in the south. The royalists became worried, for under the capable direction of Morelos, the revolution seemed to be spreading. In Cuautla, near Mexico City, Morelos barricaded his troops inside and held the city for 72 days. The royalist General Calleja, on this occasion, lost face, while on the other hand, Morelos gained fame. In 1813, Morelos proclaimed the Independence Act of Chilpancingo, abolishing slavery and promising that a person of any race could hold public office in America. The Spaniards had long prohibited this, not even allowing a Creole to run for governor. By the end of 1815, Morelos had written a constitution for the newly formed Republic of Mexico. The royalists, however, had grown in strength and captured Morelos. He was sent to the Inquisition in Mexico City, tried for offensive actions against the King of Spain and the Church, and he was put to death. The year 1817 brought a young Spaniard into Mexico from Texas. His name, Javier Mina. With 300 of his men joining forces with the insurgent Pedro Moreno, together they fought and lost in Guanajuato. Mina was executed as a traitor. However, Mexicans also made him a hero. In September 9, 1821, under the command of General Iturbide, the army of the Three Guarantees arrived triumphantly in Mexico City. Iturbide declared, quote, "Mexicans, you are free. Your future lies in your hands." Iturbide proclaimed independence and was crowned Emperor of the Mexican people. He was a traitor and executed. In 1824, the Constitution was proclaimed and Mexico was free. In San Jose, we're proud to remember this event.
¡Viva México!
¡Viva! ¡Que viva México! It's embarrassing. A lot of people ask me if it's worth it. We didn't sleep for 2 days. I'm tired. It's worth it. It's something that's significant to many of us. It's been a long struggle. We're trying to do the best we can. We're trying to establish bridges between communities, between generations, between our own people. We have been criticized because of some things we do wrong. But our heart has always been in the right place. Part of the right place is trying to reach various peoples with our message. Our message is very simple. Let's love one another and understand one another. El Señor Cónsul General de Mexico is a good friend of ours. He has helped us tremendously. And one of the things that I would like to do now is to bring him up to the podium, and he can share a couple of thoughts with us.
Antes que nada quiero felicitar muy sinceramente a los organizadores de esas festividades. Por momentos creo que pueden ser masoquistas porque ponen su tiempo, tal vez dinero, descuidan a sus familias, su trabajo mismo. Merecen realmente, todos ellos, no menciono nombres porque se me puede olvidar alguno, pero todos realmente merecen nuestra felicitación y un aplauso encabezado por... Para los que somos mexicanos y sentimos la dignidad y orgullo de nuestra nacionalidad, rendir tributo a nuestros héroes es afirmar en nuestra conciencia el pasado histórico de nuestro pueblo, porque indiscutiblemente México tiene un pasado glorioso que se forma en diversas etapas, desde la lucha de nuestros indios contra los conquistadores, la revolución insurgente de 1910, cuyo 172 aniversario conmemoramos en este mes, que no en este día. Y quiero hacer un paréntesis. Ojalá que para el próximo año sintamos todos un poco más de patriotismo y celebremos precisamente el 5 de mayo, las fiestas del 5 de mayo, y el 15 de septiembre, precisamente el grito de independencia dado en Dolores un 15 de septiembre de 1810. Las diversas luchas contra otras intervenciones extranjeras hasta la revolución social y económica de 1910. Los eventos ocurridos en estas 4 etapas constituyen las bases de la cual ha surgido un México nuevo que ha reafirmado los principios esenciales que son su herencia histórica, y de todos estos el más preciado es el de la libertad. Libertad política y económica, que son nuestras más caras aspiraciones, y los mexicanos de hoy debemos recordar o aprender todo esto y hacerlo norma de vida. Estas fechas, que no este día precisamente, representa para nosotros los mexicanos una de las fechas de que más debemos enorgullecernos, porque es símbolo de la voluntad de México de luchar por alcanzar su soberanía y llegar a formar parte del conjunto de naciones privilegiadas nacional, pagan tributo y honran a los padres de nuestra nación, y así, al rendir homenaje a nuestros héroes, tenemos presente entre los variados aspectos sobresalientes de su presencia en la historia, su efímero paso entre nosotros, el sacrificio de sus vidas mismas por conseguir la libertad de que disfrutamos y la proyección espiritual de sus ideales de libertad, que a través de los años han servido de inspiración a las nuevas generaciones de mexicanos. Señores, ¡viva México!
Believe it or not, I'm back together again. It's one of the things that has to be emphasized. Blanca Alvarado. Blanca.
Muchas gracias, Jess. I will be very brief, but I want to share in a very emotional thought. I remember way back in 1945, 1948, when the celebration of the Cinco de Mayo and the 16th of September was a glorious event in this city. And for about 5 years, the festividades, las fiestas patrias, were an occasion of tremendous community support and tremendous community participation. Somewhere along the line, somewhere around 1955 or thereabouts, the fiestas took a decline. It's not important to address the reasons why that decline occurred, but it's important to mention that now the Mexican American Heritage Foundation has been the organization, with the cooperation of so many people, including the city of San Jose, that has done this very beautiful thing for all of us. I am sitting here just as emotional as Jess is, thinking about the glorious past of Mexico and our reason for being here, to remember it, to commemorate it, but yes, indeed, to emphasize it with pride and with great orgullo to all of the city of San Jose and the surrounding communities. My very, very deep personal appreciation to Jess, to Rosa Maria, and to so many other people that have made this a very special day, a day that is special for me, that a day must be special for all of you, and a day that takes us into next year, looking forward to a celebration that encompasses not only the Hispanic or the Latin American community, but that in fact draws together all people to share in an event that is historical in nature, but more importantly, it's an occasion for stressing the importance of freedom and liberty for all of us. Thank you very much.
I am an individual. What I'm referring to is the movement, whether it be called the Cholo movement or the Lowrider movement or whatever. We have established a bridge with our young people. Whereas many people see it as a negative, we see it as a possibility for a very positive thing. And it is so with the Lowrider exhibit and with a lot of our people here in the United States of America. One of the things that we had been working very hard to do is establish that bridge between Mexicanos, Latinos, and Mexican Americans and Latin Americans. To me, our honored guest, Danny Valdez, is representative of that type of individual. Our other honored guests, Pete and Sheila, are also part of what we call the educational process. They are the exponents of our arts, as many of you are. I would like to invite Danny up here for a couple of words. He is a local San Jose boy. And Danny, welcome home. You've done us proud.
Thank you. I just want to say I think this is a very important event in the sense of us being together here. I grew up in this town, and there was no celebrations when I was running around in this town. And they saw more than 5 Mexicans in one place, you'd be arrested. But I think mainly it really underlines the whole theme of who we are. Who are we, La Raza, as a people? And what is the 16th of September? Yes, it's a celebration of independence, but it really is a celebration of the human spirit one that seeks for the need to identify itself as itself. I think this cultural experience, this 16 de Septiembre, is one of an event that involves and invokes the culture of America. And I don't mean just the United States. I think the connection between Mexico and the United States is there, and it'll always be there. I think the evolution of Hispanics in this country couldn't have possibly happened without el 16 de Septiembre. That's why we're here today. But I think the incredible thing that we have to remember ultimately is, what is the future? Who are we? Where are we going? And those are the questions that we have to ask ourselves. And these celebrations that we have, el 16, el 5 de Mayo, is really the celebration of life and the ability to come together and enjoy who we are. And I think in our work, no matter what it is that we're doing, whether it's in the arts or whatever it is, I think the important thing is that you must be who you are and nothing else. Because the contribution of a culture into America is shaping the new face of America. And it's made up of a multicultural experience. And the key that unlocks the new generations, our kids and where they're going, is the ability to turn around and say, be who you are, my son or my daughter. Be who you are, whatever that is. And the connection between our fathers and our mothers is one of a cultural root that defines exactly how we've evolved from one generation to the next, each giving, each evolving. Ultimately, it's being able to turn around and say, we are a people that are joined together by love, by brotherhood, and the ability to seek